and I'm the Scoutmaster of Troop 530. And I'd like to first thank Adam for giving me the opportunity to talk to you on this historic night. And it is a historic night because this is the last campfire for LeFeber Northwoods Camps. This is the last week, and we are the last campers. LeFeber Northwoods Camps, to some, is just a name. To many of us, it's much more. It's Camp Baird with its 12 campsites and a 13th made out of the old staff camp. A lot of this you guys don't know, but it's Camp Niedhofer with its 12 sites. It's Camp Demmer that hosted troops large enough to run their own program and was host to a troop of scouts from Sweden back in 1982. It's Hardwood Lake with one less 34-inch northern. It's Poplar, Little Poplar, and Mayflower Lakes. It's Fawn Run, the Bog Walk, and the old mountain camp. It's the old Camp Baird waterfront that had a set of grappling hooks to drag the lake in case of a lost swimmer, and a red and white steel lookout tower to watch for boaters in distress. It's the Niedhofer Beach that had the same and also contributed to many sunburns. It's the Baird and Niedhofer trading post that was the focal point for many scouts with money in their pocket and a little time on their hands. It's Iron Springs, where scouts learned to make many handcrafted items to take home to mom and dad. It's the Health Lodge that patched up those scouts to go home to mom and dad. It's the Baird and Niedhofer Commissary that hand out backpacks with garbage cans strapped to it so you can carry your food back to camp. It's the old quartermaster stations where troops would pick up their tents, tarps, and cookware that was originally supplied by the camp instead of bringing your own.
Oh, timber.
It's our old friend and camp ranger, Emil Zimmer. Who will never be forgotten. I knew him, that's why. It's the old fishing lodge above the old Camp Baird waterfront where the rafters tell the story of the camp staff from years past. It's scoutcraft, nature, the athletic field, and archery program areas. And we can't forget the rifle range, where who dare would question Tom Herbert. This is just part of LeFeber Northwoods Camps. For over 85 years, there have been 1 million memories made each week by the tens of thousands of scouts that have sat in the same place you are tonight. The same is true for the thousands of us staffers that have made it all possible. At this time, I would like to invite those leaders, parents, and guests that have camped here as scouts to join me for one last time on the stage that had hosted 1,000 skits of the Invisible Bench and Hans and Joe and many other skits. So if any leaders or anyone that's been to camp as a boy, I'd like you to come down here for one last hurrah. Our troop is handing out cups and theoretical champagne for one toast that we'll have to camp. Yes. Don't worry, it's just sparkling grape juice. Except ours.
How's it going? You good eat, Brooke? You good eat, Brooke? You got that comment. Did they run out, sweetie?
No, okay.
Does everyone have a glass?
All right.
Raise them. Raise them.
All right. Before I toast, just want another fixture at LeFeber since I was your age, 11 years old, is Rico sitting up here in the corner. You can raise your hand.
Hi, Rick.
There you go. Everyone ready? Here's a toast to our old friends, Camp Baird, Camp Niedhofer, Camp Demmer, and the LeFeber Northwoods Camp Reservation. You are one of a kind and the birthplace of thousands of Eagle Scouts. You will forever be in our hearts and minds and will always be spoken of in the highest regard. Although we may be parting ways, you will never be forgotten. Goodbye, old friend. Cheers. Cheers. Thank you.